Well, thank you. I'll try to limit it to 2 minutes, but thank you. First of all, Chip, congratulations. And it strikes me as I look around this room that those of us in public office, we are only as strong as the support that we have from the people that we serve. And by any measure, this room suggests you've got fantastic support. And you've got it from throughout the state, from all walks of life. And that is a very auspicious beginning to your term in office. State Treasurer is a great position. I know I served for 10 years, had a great opportunities. Senator Carper served as well. It gives you a tremendous opportunity to learn all about state government and to serve people throughout the state. This is a big day. It's an important day for Delaware. It's a great day for Delaware. As Chip has said, it's an historic day for Delaware. And from the time that Chip first saw Delaware, he knew that this was, in fact, a wonderful state. The kind of state where people come together, where people serve together, where people work together, where people focus. And to have, I don't know any other state. I can tell you it never happened for any of my state treasurer swearing-ins to have the entire congressional delegation, two senators and a congressman as of tomorrow, to have the leadership of the legislature. And more importantly, beyond the elected officials, is just to have people from all walks of life throughout the state saying today here at the Delaware Art Museum that they stand behind you in your effort to make this an even better place. I look forward to working with you as governor, and I know that I speak for others in my administration and the members of the General Assembly who will be speaking for themselves. Members of the General Assembly don't usually like it when the governor speaks for them. So I might, they are perfectly capable of doing that on their own. So I will withdraw that part. But all of us in state government look forward to working with you. We are thrilled for you on such a great day for you, and truly a great day for the state of Delaware.
Good morning. Got a live audience here, Chip. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Happy for you. Anybody who knows Chip knows he smiles a lot, and a smile is never far from his face. And when I got to run for state treasurer, I was 29, and nobody wanted to run. And literally, I got to run by default. And we had the worst credit rating in the country. We're tied for dead last with Puerto Rico. They were embarrassed to be in company with us. We had all of our money in the state-owned bank. Farmers Bank is about to go under. We had $40,000 of FDIC insurance, which Bob Gilligan remembers. We had no cash management system. Nobody would lend us any money. And nobody run for state treasurer, and I did, and was fortunate to win. I had put every dime I had in that campaign. I didn't have many dimes, but I'd been a naval flight officer. Every dime I'd saved in the Navy in 5 years, I put in the campaign, Chip. And I walked into Bank of Delaware after I got the nomination down in Dover, and I didn't have any money. And I found a loan officer named Bob Merrill. He loaned me $5,000 on my signature. For no reason. He didn't know me from Adam. And but I got to run for state treasurer, and I won. And I had quit my job at the Delaware Economic Development Office, and had no money, was in debt. And Sherman Tribbett was our governor. And the woman who was state treasurer then, Mary Joinland, stepped down early to become county executive, and left an opening in the state treasurer's job in the middle of November. Sherman Tribbett, God bless him, named me the interim state treasurer so I could eat. And I had smiles. You think Chip smiles a lot? You should have seen me in those days. I would get up in the morning smiling. I go to work smiling, whistling. I go to bed at night. In the middle of the night, I wake up smiling. And people, I remember one of this one guy, and he said, "You know who you remind me of?" I said, "No." He said, "Chip Flowers." And I said, "I don't think he's been born yet." I said, "Well, when he is born, people will say that he reminds them of you." I want to congratulate you. I will, a word of caution if I will. The state treasurer's job, and people say it's a good job, it's this and everything. It's a dead-end job. You'll never go anywhere. You'll never be a congressman. You'll never be a governor. You'll never be a U.S. senator. You may be state treasurer for 30 years. But at the end of those 30 years, I promise you this, he'll still be smiling. And the other thing I'll promise you is he'll have done a great job. And the state of Delaware's finances, which are strong, great leadership by the governor, the legislature, strong AAA credit ratings across the board, and the goal is to preserve those. I close with this. Chip, in his campaign, he probably bold ideas, and one of the things he really focused on was job creation and job preservation, and just don't lose that. The most important thing, and Governor and I and Tris and John and I have talked about this many times over the years, the most important thing that, maybe the most important thing that government can do is to provide a nurturing environment for job creation and job preservation. In this business, if you've got companies that are successful, they're playing by the rules, they're being good corporate citizens, they're paying taxes, they're hiring people to work. If we got that going for us in our state or any other state, then we're going to do just fine. And with that, my 2 minutes has expired. But your political career is just beginning. Wish you good luck. God bless. Congratulations. Chris Coons, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Coons, no senator from Delaware.
As Senator Carper said, Chip Flowers is someone who is so often smiling. And today I look at a room full of people who are smiling, who are encouraged, whose sights have been lifted by his election, and who are optimistic about the promise that he brings to our state and to our future. This is a tough time. This has been a hard year, a hard 2 years for our state and for our country. And I can think of no more important time for us to have a state treasurer who is prepared, who has vision, who is able to elevate our sights, to lift us from where we are today to where we need to be. You've heard from the two speakers before me about the importance of the state treasurer's role, and I'll just remind you one other thing. The state treasurer's office has contributed to mightily is financial education. One of the things that Governor Markell did a tremendous job of, I've heard about it in other states across the country where they've copied the model, is financial literacy, financial education for children, for working women, for retirees, for people of all kinds. And so I know, Chip, that you bring to your service to our people and to this state a tremendous background, great education, experience in the private sector, but also a plan, a vision for how to extend and continue the great work of our governor, for how to build on the great work of our senator, and how to make the state treasurer's office an engine for education, for prosperity, and for growth. If you think about how he first came to this state, it was through service. It was through his father's service to our nation. It was through flying in and out of Dover. And you know from how this ceremony began this morning where his rock is. This is someone who knows what Romans 13 teaches, who knows that if we ever have to ask in the back and forth, the give and take of legislating, which is not always easy, from whence does my help come? He knows from whence his help will come. And he knows to where we all will go, which is hopefully, with your contribution and help, a place of real prosperity. Thank you for your willingness to serve, and thank you to everybody who has made today possible.